Okay. There's two things that my mother-in-law taught me. She taught me how to share, and she taught me leadership. These are two things that she taught me. The one about sharing was kind of funny one, because the way she taught me to share was that whenever the family went out, and I was included in the family, out the gate, absolutely fantastic woman. Family go out to eat. Mother-in-law would look at the menu and she wouldn't know what she was getting. She gets something small, I just get a little something. I don't feel like trying anything new for real. And then everybody else would order, all the plates show up, and then my mother-in-law would be like, here, take this plate, pass it on down. Go ahead, let me get some of that, let me get some of that. She hit me with the Earl, you know what I'm saying? Give me pace. That's what she hit me with, you know what I'm saying? And I used to get upset about it for a while, but because I was dating their daughter and I wanted to make a good impression, I said, I can give mom a piece of my burger. I can give her a couple French fries. It's okay, because if that's all it costs for me to keep dating the daughter, I can give you the fries. That's not a problem. My baby is worth a fry and a bite of a burger. Anyway, I digress. Anyhow, my mother-in-law kept doing that until eventually it was just a reflex, and then I wasn't really upset about it because my mother-in-law could see it on my face when I was enthused about sharing my food. Which, by the way, spoiler alert, I wasn't. So, eventually, it just became natural to me, and I didn't mind it. It was like, yeah, you want a piece of this? Go ahead. Da, da, da. And then she stopped asking me for it. She taught me how to share. Second thing, she taught me leadership. And this is how she taught me leadership, is that one day we were sitting at the table, and then my mother-in-law was like, the Lord said, you're going to be a minister. And I said in myself, if God told you, why didn't he tell me? We sitting right next to each other. I don't understand. But anyhow, I was not really with it. But once again, because I was dating the daughter and I was living in their house, those are some fun facts and a fantastic story for later. But I digress once more. We were sitting there and she told me that, and I was dating the daughter, so I said, you know what? I can play along. We can learn this skill. It's fine. I've been speaking in public before. It's not a big deal. I've been a leader in a lot of places I've been at, so it's not really a big deal. It's just this time the Bible's involved. But, I played along, and then somehow it actually stuck, and I didn't really realize it, but that's how I view my leadership role, is from all of the things that my mother-in-law taught me about leadership. And that is that you have to raise up leaders to be trustworthy. Because if they can't be trustworthy, they can't lead. So, if people bring me stuff, it's not my job to tell everybody about the business that's been brought to me. If people need me for anything, I need to be able to listen and not just sit here and tell them what to do. If there is something that should come up, I don't know, where I'm not able to be there, who's going to be able to take my place? These are things that a good leader thinks about. And these are things that my pastor, aka my mother-in-law, taught me about leadership, is that if you are in leadership, your primary job is to develop those people to be the best people they can be, so that they can carry on whatever work is there to be done without you being there. Because you can't have everything on you. Abraham did that, and it didn't really work. So eventually, there was during a battle of some sort, and this is a little quick Bible lesson. There was a battle that was going on, and Moses had to hold his staff out and everything, and his arms were getting tired, and they was drooping. He couldn't keep holding it. He needed somebody to back him up, and I believe that it was Aaron and another individual is Aaron and someone else, and they held his arms up for the rest of the battle, and the Israelites won. But the fact of the matter, the moral of the story is that leadership takes more than just you. You can't put it all on yourself. So that's one of the things that I've learned, and that's why I put a lot into developing the people that I have, because I don't know who's going to be able to rise to the occasion when the occasion shows up. So I try to do my best to equip everybody. And that's some of the stuff that a leader thinks about. And I learned that from my mother-in-law. Love you, Mom. Now I got to get back to work.